Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to look at singles. So we have 3 piles here. So we're going to see kind of just like the general energy around you right now. See if there's anyone possibly that could be coming into your life. Maybe some of you are dealing with someone, but we'll kind of see what the cards have. So we'll kind of just see basically like what you need to know in love. So we're gonna have 3 piles, like I said. So timestamps will be down below for you guys. We have pile number 1 here with the crown chakra crystal. We have pile number 2 with the solar plexus crystal. And then we have pile number 3 with the sacral chakra crystal. So take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most drawn to. Again, timestamps will be down below, and I will see you all in your reading. Hi, pile number 1, welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose the crown chakra crystal. This is going to be your reading for singles in love. So we're going to see kind of what's going on for you. I actually want to pull the tarot first, which normally I pull oracles, but we're going to pull those at the end. So we're going to kind of see what's going on for you in love, maybe what you need to know around love, if there's any new people, past people, whatever's kind of going on, and who is kind of around you. So let's see. Group number 1 for singles. What do they need to know, Spirit? Okay, so we have 6 of Cups kind of in reverse. Kind of came out like this. So there's definitely some past energy here in some aspect, but it feels like you're healing from this, especially with 6 of Cups in reverse. This could be like you possibly trying to walk away from the past. Maybe some of you are feeling, almost feels like maybe there's this feeling of like struggling to kind of like let it go, even though you're processing it. What else do singles? Yeah, we have the Devil here. So you could have let go of something just recently, or maybe this was a situation that you've been dealing with for a while with that 6 of Cups. Like this could just be something that I just feel like it's been challenging to kind of walk away from for some reason. Some of you, it's because of like loyalty or wanting to feel loyal, or you were loyal to this person at some point. So like some of you, this definitely could have been a very committed relationship that you could be trying to leave. You also could have been very loyal to this person or this situation, almost like in an overgiving way is what I'm getting. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this does talk about like karmic cycles. Whenever I see the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune together, it makes me feel like karmic cycles that we've been stuck in, because karmic cycles can be positive or negative, obviously, right? Karma is good and bad. It's really just the situation. But it does have to do with partnership of some sort. It's like a lot of you are trying to free yourself from these burdensome relationships, or maybe one in particular. So it feels like there's changes that you're trying to make, especially with the Wheel here. So I see you not trying to be stuck in it. It's just that it's a bit of a process here. And then we have the 7 of Wands. And then we have the Temperance here. So it's taking a bit of time to kind of like work through this. It feels like maybe some of you are a little bit closed off, or you're trying to protect yourself so that you don't end up in the same type of a situation as maybe you were in the past. This feels like a group that's very consciously aware of kind of where things have maybe, gone wrong, or like you're very clear on like the lessons that you are needing to be learning within relationships. This would be like a group that like understands why their situation was not good and why they need to overcome this healing process and this change in your own life. And we have Temperance, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and then the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you're patiently and diligently putting in this healing work in order to move yourself towards new love. For some of you, this is like within the next like 1 to 2 months, you might feel like you're ready to kind of like move out into the world, like really try to move forward in your love life, or just like be ready to kind of like put yourself back out there again towards love just in general. Okay, so some of you just like might not quite be ready yet for a next relationship. And even with the Seven of Wands, it can be, she's even like sitting by herself, she's meditating, and she's not paying attention to these other, all the attention, right? Which would be the Six of Wands. Yeah, Justice. It feels like you're trying to balance out the karma in a situation. It does feel like you are wanting to heal. Yeah, you could have been in a very like passionate connection. Devil, Ace of Wands. Definitely very passionate type connections. Ones, again, that like you were very loyal to, that maybe these were relationships you thought were going to get off the ground and they didn't. Okay. Ones that like had a lot of passion but then burnt out very quickly, but you kind of get stuck in that loop. It feels like you're really kind of like keeping to yourself though. High Priestess, Seven of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, like keeping to yourself until you feel ready, Queen of Wands, to kind of like put yourself back out there. It does feel like you're actively building in order to like move forward. It's like you're trying to work on things. Three of Pentacles is like typically a card of like working together and like teamwork and working on your skills. It's like you're trying to come out of this cycle. This is not a cycle that you're wanting to stay in. And I feel like a lot of you are already starting or well on your way of doing this work. I just feel like you're not ready yet for your person, this new person, the person that like someone you're trying to manifest, right? This Emperor, this like ideal partner, right? Being that this would be like Emperor, Empress type energy. It's like you're not quite ready for that relationship yet. And I feel like some of you know this, and some of you just like, you just know that this person is not around yet, or they could be around you, but you might not be, again, like open to a connection quite yet. It feels like you have to kind of get your power back from these past situations or this past situation. Let's see what this Emperor is. I want to clarify this Emperor for group 1 singles in love. And even the Emperor and the Seven of Wands would be talking about like reclaiming your power, standing up for yourself, being confident, setting boundaries, right? Especially if people were tugging on your energy before. Clarify the Emperor, please, for group 1 singles. We have the Knight of Wands. I do feel like I saw the Hierophant at the bottom. It's like you do want commitment. Some of you are resistant because you don't want people to be playing games. You don't want to be an option anymore. You want someone who's serious. So this is like a group that's very conscious of not repeating the past patterns, not wanting to get stuck in the same types of cycles. Yeah, Chariot. It's like you want to move forward. You don't want to go back. I feel like you don't want to go back to the situations that you were feeling breadcrumbed, you were feeling kind of left out in the cold, or even just this feeling of like not being like valued, right? Not being valued. You've kind of blocked yourself off or closed yourself off from people if they're just going to like breadcrumb you and not give and receive well between you, because I feel like you're looking for this commitment. Some of you just haven't found it yet. May not have met, I just feel like you haven't met your person yet. But I think that there's positive energy because you're clearly trying to change things. You're working on things. You're working on reclaiming your own power, which is then in turn going to help you find someone who also stands in their power as well. Right? This is about taking your control back from other people, situations, so that you don't get caught up in the same cycles. So let's see what the oracles have. Let's see if they line up here. We have pressure with transformation. So yeah, I would say that Some of you just feel the pressure. Like maybe you're feeling really like, it's like you're being pushed out of this phase. It's like you can't stay in it anymore. You're being pushed into this like new phase of your life. We have yes. We also have get more information. So yeah, it's like you don't have all the answers yet. You don't see what's ahead of you right now. But that doesn't, I feel like there is a person here that's like for you. You will be meeting someone. I just feel like it's not right now. You'll know when the time is, because it's like you'll have your power. You'll have reclaimed your power. You'll feel more confident in yourself. You'll feel like maybe you've set clear boundaries, and like now that you've done that one time, you can continue to do it again. It's like you know what you want, right? Like it's very, again, it's like with yes, it's like you know what you want. You're ready for it. So when you're ready, it'll be a very clear yes that like this is the direction you should move into. We have woman holding a coin, so Queen of Pentacles. So again, looking after self first, nurturing self. I just feel like you guys have just been going through, this is a big personal transformation. A lot of recognition about like where the healing has needed to take part in your relationships or in your relationship life in order for you to attract the type of relationship that you're looking for, the type of stability that you're looking for in a relationship as well. Some of you may have like Capricorn in your chart. You also have Sag, Pisces, Libra, Aries. We have the Moon. We also have the Two of Swords. So yeah, some of you have been like, some of you know that this is like a change that you've been needing to have made. You've been needing to make this change for a long time. It's like you've been trying to ignore. Two of Swords and the Moon makes you feel like you've been trying to ignore this change or ignore this transformation. Some of you like have really been like, you've been aware that like something's got to give, but it's like you just weren't sure what it was. I think you're going to be gaining a sense of clarity. You need more information though. It feels like you're still maybe in the dark, either about the shadow aspect of your relationships, right? Still trying to figure things out and like really see the process of things. Definitely trusting your intuition is going to be key, rather than trying to go about things in a very logical perspective. It's like things are going to kind of come to you almost like intuitively, be like, oh yeah, like that's why, you know, or you might hear someone say something and you're like, oh, that was totally my relationship in the past. And like, that makes sense because X, Y, and Z happened, right? That sort of thing. Where it's like, you're going to start to be putting together the pieces of the puzzle to help you go through this transformation so that you can actually attract in the right type of partner for yourself. So this is like if you're looking for somebody who's going to be like long-term partnership, this is about confronting your own shadow in relationships, and like why you keep attracting, you know, relationships maybe that haven't worked out in the past. Like if there's a certain pattern that you've, you know, like dating the same person but in a different body, you know, it's like if you can start to see those patterns, you're going to start to be able to confront your shadow and really figure out like, okay, why do I keep attracting these types of people into my life? And then that's when you have that clarity. It's like that's when that answer is going to come to you. You're going to be very clear on things, and that's going to help you really move forward. So this feels like a period of like self-reflection and growth so that you can bring in a stable partner here for yourself. We have everyone is doing their best and you will be surprised. So I feel like this is saying you might be surprised about how soon or who you end up meeting or you end up connecting with that's like actually a stable partner here for you. And I just feel like it's like everyone is doing their best. Is like be compassionate with yourself, right? Like don't be so hard on yourself, feeling like you have to be in a relationship like right this moment, right? Be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to go through this process, this transformation, this growth, because at least you're doing the work. Because some people get into relationships and they never do the work, and then they wonder why they wake up and they're 50 and they're unhappy, right? It's like because they missed this whole step. They might have just settled down with someone, but not really like, you know, done all the healing work. And sometimes we need those people to work through that energy, right? But it's like, I think you're going to be surprised about the type of person that comes into your life when the timing is right. Because I feel like the timing is up to you of how you work through this healing energy and what kind of realizations you maybe come to. Clearing of the karma, okay, around the past. I feel like a lot of you have already, with the Six of Cups in reverse, it's like you've already started to let this go. And so it's just a matter of changing and moving forward and progressing. And I just feel like, you know, be kind to yourself, nurture yourself, realize that you're going through a lot of change and a lot of transformation. And don't try to like rush the process. Don't try to rush yourself and feel like you should be in a relationship right now, or you know, wish you had more people in your life. It's like maybe it's meant to be a time where you're spending more time with yourself so that you can work through these energies and be really clear about, you know, who or what you want to bring into your life moving forward when it comes to love. So this is like a little bit of like you're on the right path, okay? And if there's no one in your life right now, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't mean that you're unlovable, doesn't mean that you are not worthy of love. It just means that that person, you're not yet matching this new person yet, because you're still clearing up stuff from the past. And I always feel like there's like a lull in between, because it's like you don't want the past, but you're not quite ready for the future. So it's like you got to clean up the stuff in the middle and just like clear the karma to really kind of like step into that new phase, kind of in like that void type space, if that makes any sense. When it comes to like the moon, the void of course, moon is like when the moon is in no sign at all. It's like you're just kind of in this like weird limbo space. And so it doesn't really have this like identity. It's not really like doing anything. And so I almost feel like that's kind of where you're at. It's like you're healing, you're doing a lot of like work. But it's like you're not in the past and you're not in the future. You're just kind of like in this in between. But sometimes like that's the best place to be, because that's where all the growth happens, right? So that is what I have for you, group 1. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. But hopefully you got something from this. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Hi, group 2, welcome. This is going to be your reading. You would have chose this solar plexus chakra. This is going to be for singles, for group 2, singles in love. So we're going to kind of read the energy that's coming up. I am actually going to look at the tarot first, and then we're going to pull the oracles at the bottom here. So, or at the end, sorry. So let's kind of see what comes up. It is general, so take what resonates. Obviously, leave the rest for someone else. We'll see if there's anyone new, past energies, things that are kind of going on. It's just kind of like whatever you need to hear with regards to your path right now as a single person. So what does group 2 need to know for the singles in love? What does group 2 need to know? Singles in love. We have the Death card. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, may have Scorpio in your chart, but there's definitely kind of this like transformative energy. We have 2 of Cups. I'm getting kind of like a cycle, an ending and a new beginning of a cycle. 3 of Swords. Some of you could have had a literal ending to a relationship maybe recently. Some of you, though, are just ending a tough cycle in love. Like you're moving into a new cycle here. Let's see. Like it's like the types of relationships you were going through, attracted in the past, you are no longer attracting those types of relationships. I feel like it's because there's a soulmate here that's meant to come in. We have the 7 of Pentacles. It's like you've spent a lot of time. Some of you spent a long time like getting over an ending or a breakup here. We have the King of Wands, so some of you could have fire in your chart. It's like you've spent a lot of time healing, a lot of time evaluating. With the 9 of Swords, Justice, Knight of Cups, 8 of Cups. Yeah, like some of you have really, you're moving forward. This is like, some of you are a little bit afraid to like put yourself out there. Because you've of this, like maybe this ending or this like heartache that you've had in the past. I see you doing it though. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been working on yourself in the meantime. It's like you've been waiting for you to get ready for like love, to put yourself back out there again. We do have the 6 of Cups. I feel like there's, yeah, an Ace of Cups. There's a soulmate energy. It could be an air sign. We have the King of Swords here behind that. So I definitely feel like you could have a new relationship, or you're heading towards kind of like a new relationship. You're kind of worried about it though. I think you've been kind of like, I don't know. I feel like maybe there was just like a long process of grieving a past relationship, or just like you just might have really went through like a tough situation when it comes to love in your past somehow. But it feels like 2 of Cups, Justice. This feels like there's something new that's coming in, a soulmate connection that I feel like even though you've gone through this heartbreak, you're ready to get like back out on the saddle. Back in the saddle is what I heard. Because you've spent a lot of time investing into yourself. 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Some of you really focused on your money, your career. You wanted to like be established before you kind of like re-entered a relationship, or maybe like while you were working on your finances, your career, maybe going to school, whatever. It's like you've gone through challenging relationships like while you were going through that, and it's like it feels like you're ready for something definitely more balanced. Give me a card on the Death card here. We have Judgment, which I did pick it up in reverse, which tells me that like you're kind of, if it's in reverse, it's like you're kind of afraid of the call. Judgment is like having a wake-up call or having an awakening of some sort. It's almost like you're fearing that. You're fearing leaving the past. You're fearing stepping into a new direction, or just back into love. It doesn't even have to be a new. It just has to be like, it's a fear of like stepping back into love. Some of you have maybe grown a little bit cold with the Queen of Swords, and just really been focusing more on, you know, your personal balance, your personal life. And maybe that's why you've, I don't want to say struggled in relationships, but maybe you've attracted a lot of like non-committal people, or just like relationships that never really got off the ground. If you're really focused on self, it just might not have been the right time for the type of relationship or commitment that you're maybe like looking for. What's this 2 of Cups, Justice for group 2? Singles. What is this 2 of Cups and Justice? 2 of Cups and Justice. Queen of Cups. So lots of love. But some of you have really been closed off. It's like, but it's like you're ready to get back out there. Again, it's like you're ready to kind of give love another shot. 8 of Pentacles, like you've been working on yourself, maybe like working in a sense of like self-care. For some of you, this is like a group that's been single for a while. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Like some of you have been more focused, Queen of Swords, like more focused on your career, and it's almost like now you're ready for a relationship. But the putting yourself back out there is like a little bit scary, because maybe it feels a little foreign to you. You might be like, you know, nervous about it, putting yourself back out there, right? But there is this change. It's almost like you're ready for change, even though you're fearing it at the same time. Because I'm getting this Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles. It's like you do want to put yourself out there. You do want to move towards new opportunities, meet new people, right? Get to know people. But you do have your guard up still a little bit. You're still a little bit hesitant. It's like you're giving people a little bit, but it's like you're not fully, or you weren't in the past. Maybe now you are ready to open up your heart, Queen of Cups. But it's like before it was just like you gave a little bit. And again, some of you have definitely maybe been in some karmic relationships. Or just even like situationship type situations where nothing's serious. It feels like now you're ready for a different type of a relationship. That's what it feels like. So let's see actually if there's anything coming in for you. Is there anything coming in for group 2? It's a big chunk, but let's see. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Sun. We have the Hierophant. We have the Tower. We have the Hanged Man. I do feel like there could be a relationship that it's almost like your love life has been on hold. And I feel like there could be a relationship that kind of comes like out of the blue. Some of you may have a choice though, or you may have to decide of like a direction here. There is a bit of fear though on your part again with the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, Ten of Wands, Page of Wands. It's like there's definitely somebody who wants to get to know you, or there's going to be like you really wanting to move in a certain direction here. And I feel like it'll be something that like ends in a commitment. Yeah, some of you maybe still have to like let some things go from the past. I think there could be like some things like fearing things might happen like they did in the past. It's like, I think that's a little bit of the fear of kind of putting yourself back out there. Yeah, like still like needing to do a little bit more healing work. Yeah, Temperance, Four of Swords, Temperance, definitely healing work. Until you're ready. Not to say that you're not ready, it just feels like you're kind of on pause. Although the universe, if you kind of like sit on this too long, I feel like the universe with the Tower here could kind of bring something in for you unexpectedly. Let's see what the oracles have. Yeah, we have Two of Swords, the Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely a person that I feel could be coming in for you. It's just like, I think you just feel not ready in some way, shape, or form. And it could just be like, maybe you meet this person, Page of Wands, and it brings all your fears back up. It kind of like triggers you a little bit like, oh my gosh, well, what if it fails, or it ends up like the past, or I'm not ready. It's like the universe might kind of give you a bit of a push here, but in a positive way, won't be negative. So we have Silence with the Snow. Yeah, I feel like you either aren't talking to this person or you don't know this person. We have There's Something Better. So it's like the relationship that you're wanting to come into your life, it's like there's something better out there for you. And if things have ended with getting like winter, like things dying, and you did have the Death card in the beginning. So it's like if you're going through a change of seasons, or you're going through this period of endings and new beginnings, it's like it's because there's something better out there for you. Yeah, a happy family, which to me is like the 10 of Cups, even though it's a 4. Ace of Cups, yes. The 7 with Move, which is the Chariot. Yeah, the universe is trying to get you to move forward, move on. There's something better out there. There's a new love that's going to end in a 10 of Cups situation for you. And then we have the Hanged Man. It's just things are on pause right now. You're being watched by loving eyes. I feel like the universe is looking out for you right now when it comes to your love life. It's almost like they're trying to guide you in a certain direction. They're trying to have you see things from a different perspective, a different lens. And that could be why you had to go through the endings that you've gone through in the past, or that the relationships you've gone through in the past. But the universe, I'm getting like the universe is the one that's watching you with loving eyes. Right? It's like they're looking out for you. They have your best interests. They're trying to possibly bring someone towards you, but they're also trying to have you see that there's better things or better situations out there for you, and not every situation that in love that you're going to have from now and into the future is going to be like the past, right? Like you can choose to let that go, and you can choose to have more balanced relationships. You can choose to have different relationships. Not everyone or everything is going to be like your past, and they're trying to show you that. So it does feel like they are trying to bring love in towards you. I just think it's a matter of whether you're ready or you're open to receive it. Because sometimes, I mean, we can meet our soulmates, but we're just not always ready, right? It's like we meet them in real life sometimes, and we're not ready for it. So maybe they have to be in our life for a couple of years, or they leave and they come back, right? Even if you don't date them, it's like they may be an old friend that, you know, was in your life, and then they leave and then they come back. And then you can be in a relationship because you're both ready, you know? So the biggest message is that the universe is trying to see that you can have, the universe is trying to show you so that you see that you can have something better for your life. You can have better types of relationships. You can have loving relationships. You can have love again. You can open yourself up to love and it be successful. right? They are trying to watch out for you. I feel like they're trying to, with the 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, they're trying to bring in something really good for you here. They're just trying to have you get on the same page to realize that there's something better and that you're ready to step into something better. But some of you with the Judgment reverse, you could be refusing to see or refusing to step forward. Like you could be kind of like, you see that you need to move, but it's like you're not ready yet, or you are hesitating, which is fine. Take as much time as you need. But as long as you remind yourself that there's better things out there for you, and that sometimes things don't work out for a certain reason, you know? So it's pretty much what I got for you. I do feel like until you're ready, like there will be a person, but it's like, when are you ready? This is kind of similar to group 1, even though it's different. And interesting too, because I use different tarot decks, but they had someone coming in as well too, but it's like they didn't know who that person was yet. It's almost like with this 2 of Swords girl, I'm getting like there's something that's blocking your view, or you're not ready to see it yet, because you're still kind of like grieving from the past. 5 of Cups. Okay, just like going through a bit of a change and transformation, having to let things go so that you can bring in this new relationship. This is more like a group of like, it's about you kind of like getting yourself back out there into the world, and being ready for that. I feel like you already know that that's the direction you're going in. It's just like having the courage to like be able to go and do it. So that is what I have for you, group 2. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Hi, group number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose the Sacral Chakra Crystal. This is going to be your reading for singles in love. Let's see what messages need to come out. Again, we're going to kind of see if there's like past, present, new energy that could be coming in towards you, and just like some general guidance around maybe just what you need to know when it comes to love and relationships right now. So we're actually going to look at the oracles at the end, and we're going to pull tarot first. So group 3 singles, what do they need to know? Group 3 singles, what do they need to know about their love life? Ooh, we got the Ace of Wands, passion. The Sun. So some of you definitely could have somebody new coming in, or you maybe have already met someone new, or there's like a new love interest that you have. This would be somebody who you're very attracted to, somebody who stands out. I also feel like this could be a person who gets a lot of attention. So I feel like you have a person actually who is coming in like right away. The other 2 piles didn't have anyone coming in like right now. This feels like if you haven't met this person, you can meet them any day from now. Group 3, singles in love and relationships. What do they need to know? 6 of Cups. Could be a friend, soulmate. 2 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, this is like someone who it's like you either didn't think they liked you or you didn't see them in that way. Or maybe this doesn't even have to be a friend, but it could just be somebody you know that like maybe you didn't know that they had feelings for you with the 6 of Cups. This feels like, though, this could be somebody who's really going to try and come in and offer you something here with this Ace of Pentacles, or at least there's potential for this connection. I think the 2 of Swords has come out in every single pile. And I've used different tarot decks for each group. Very interesting. 2 of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. So some of you may have options. Maybe with this Ace of Wands, like some of you are just kind of like, you've got a lot of casual relationships. Maybe you've got a lot of things on your plate. This doesn't even have to be relationships. This could even just be like projects and the creative projects. Okay, business projects, like a whatever. What else does group 3 need to know? We have the Star. Yes. Some of you, this is like, I feel like you with Judgment here, Chariot, it's like you won't miss this person. Magician, this person's like a very powerful person. I feel like they're going to stand out. This is like, you can't miss this person. They stand out like a sore thumb in a good way or a bad way. I feel like it would be a good way with the sun and the star, but it's almost like you can't miss them. They're very attractive. They stand out from the crowd. They're unique, individual, but they also like get along with people. Let's see. So you definitely have a person here, group 3, 4 of Cups. And if it's not the physical person, it could be a lot of like energetic, like it could be energetically you're connecting to someone. Feels like it would be someone new or just someone you haven't had a relationship with. But I'm telling you, 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups, it's like you might not see this person that way to begin with, or they don't see you that way, or maybe someone gets like friend zoned or something with the 6 of Cups here, 4 of Cups. And High Priestess, 2 of Swords, it's like, I don't know, maybe you have to make a choice. You might have maybe you have 2 people, or you've got other opportunities or other potentials for relationships, or maybe you have a past person and a new person and you're having to choose. It feels like things are going to move quickly though. Knight of Swords, like, what is this High Priestess, 2 of Swords? It feels as though I've been getting this in every pile. It's like there's something you're not seeing. There's something you're missing. What is this High Priestess, 2 of Swords for group 3? In love. Singles in love. What is this High Priestess, 2 of Swords for them? The Strength card. Like refusing to see. Queen of Cups. Okay, so some of you could just be choosing to like not open up to this person, but I feel like it's going to get to a point where you can't hold back how you feel. Like some of you are really holding back how you feel towards someone. Maybe it's a casual relationship here with 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yeah, Judgment. It's like there's got to be some sort of judgment made or some sort of judgment call. Some of you are trying to decide though, like you're trying to judge this situation or maybe this person, like how it's going to move forward. Chariot, Hierophant, Magician here. Like, where are we? What is this? Where is this going? What does this person want from me? What's this Star in the Sun? It's almost like either it's you or this other person is like questioning whether the other person feels what you feel. But it's like in that it causes you to shut down. So there's kind of like this lack of clarity emotionally. It feels like the 9 of Pentacles here, 6 of Pentacles. Some of you just like feel, maybe some of you feel, or this person may feel like someone's out of their league, or they've got options, or like this person's so attractive. Like the Sun, 9 of Pentacles, and the Star is like a very magnetic, very attractive energy. Like someone's got it all going on. And like maybe they get a lot of attention from other people. They stand out. They're very alluring and in general. And so maybe there's this doubt that someone wants a committed relationship. What's this 6 of Cups, 4 of Cups? Because it almost feels like someone feels like they have love here, 6 of Cups, but there's like this rejection feeling with the 4 of Cups. What is this about? Yeah, 5 of Wands. They may feel like they have to compete for this person's attention, your attention. You have to compete for their attention. Like flip it how it resonates, because I feel like this could go either way. Like some of you may have Leo in your chart, or Aquarius, Pisces. Yeah, 7 of Cups even. So 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups. It's like you may feel like someone has a fear of being rejected, and so they're actually holding back as well. So it's almost like you're both kind of mirroring each other in the sense that you're both maybe not fully expressing how the emotional side of things. It feels like the emotions is what you're struggling with when it comes to this connection, or the one that may be coming in for you. And it feels like maybe it starts with the fact because it may feel like it's all about passion. or that someone has options, or there's no way that they would be interested in you, or there's no way you would be interested in them. Like that kind of feeling. Like it almost feels like there's a sense of self-esteem or confidence issues that come to the surface here with this connection. What else does group 3 need to know for singles? 7 of Swords. What is about this 7 of Swords? 10 of Swords. Some of you have been betrayed in the past, or maybe this person, like whoever has the fear of being rejected, I feel like has been betrayed in the past, or has felt betrayed or, you know, rejected in the past. Maybe one more with this 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Yeah, 4 of Wands, Page of Wands. Maybe some of you have been cheated on in the past, or they've been cheated on with the Emperor, the Chariot, 2 of Cups, Justice, and the Moon. It's like not knowing that there's some codependent things kind of that need to be cleared up, I think, on one person's part. Like whoever's feeling, I'm getting honestly like an insecurity. Like someone's feeling insecure, or like this person or the other person is triggering their insecurity from past relationships where maybe they were cheated on, and I think it's because there's this feeling of like this person, there's no way they could be interested in me, or like this person definitely, they're so attractive, they're so outgoing, they're so whatever, that like they definitely have people, you know, like they've got options. So there's almost this sense of whoever feels that way, and if it's not you, it could be the other person, where it's like they're kind of sabotaging this situation because of like having this feeling of like self-esteem issues like kind of coming up. Is there anything else that they need to know? Group 3. Then we'll get into the oracles here. So I see there being a person. I'm not sure if there's the potential, I feel, for commitment, but there's hurdles here. Like there's and I honestly don't know if the commitment piece is like 100% clear, like of what each other wants. And as I say that, 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles come out. We have Temperance, we have the 10 of Cups, Lovers, and the 10 of Pentacles. So regardless of who this person is or where this connection that's coming up is going, I feel like just be patient, because your love life and your relationship life is going to manifest the way that you want. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I think that it's just a matter of time. A Temperance and the Lovers. There's definitely like a soulmate connection and someone who you'll be committed to, but it's like in the future. 2 of Wands. It's down the line a little bit. So this may or may not be your person. If it is your person in the sense of like, this is the person who you end up with, I feel like it could be, you might kind of go through some hurdles with this person, or it might be kind of like rocky in the beginning, or there's like healing, Temperance, that needs to be done in order for the two of you to kind of like come together cohesively the way that you really want. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So let's see what your oracles are. We have companionship with animals. I feel like that's talking about loyalty. And a lot of you with companionship, like you're really wanting a partner. You're wanting someone who's going to stick by your side. It's like that's kind of like what you're looking for. And 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles is giving me this energy of like, that's kind of like the end goal. You might not be there right now, but like eventually in your life, that's what you would want. We have a year from now. So some of you, this could play out in a year from now where you're finally in this committed relationship, with whoever this is, whether it's the current or not. Yeah, we have 3rd chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra, which talks about your power and your strength. Leo energy here. There was strong Leo energy. I just feel like there's like adversity that you have to overcome. Yeah, we have walking away. We have healing begins with the 6 of Swords. And then we have you glow, we beam. So, yeah, it just talks about like, it says, in case you should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. So it feels like there's definitely a lot of feelings and emotions here, but there's also this like needing to detach from, I don't know if I've said codependency, but like a codependent type of like a self-esteem type issue. It might not even be codependent. It's just that like this lack of feeling not good enough or not feeling, just like not feeling like maybe this person's interested, or fear of being rejected. There needs to be some healing and detaching from that. I see there being movement forward, but it's like it might take a while. Like it might take a year, or I would say like a year from watching this, or like within the year. And it's like then you'll be able to like really shine your light. I feel like there's gonna be like a sense of confidence that comes out after a sense of healing. I don't know, for some of you, like the person that, whoever this Ace of Wands like situation, if you are dealing with someone at the moment right now, or maybe some of you are going to have someone come into your life really soon, they might trigger a sense of self-esteem situation, lack of confidence in like whether this person's interested in you, to trigger you in order to heal something so that you are ready for your 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles situation. Like there might be one more relationship kind of between now and the person who you're going to be with that triggers a little bit more healing in some way, in order for you to fully step into your power and be really ready for the type of commitment that you're truly looking for. And some of you have just been going through, maybe you'll kind of go through, like, again, like I said, like a bit of a rough patch with someone, and then you guys work through it and you move forward from this. And it's like, in a year from now, your relationship is going to be a lot stronger. It's going to be, you're going to have confidence independently from each other, and like, you're going to be your own people, but you're going to be companions where you're actually working together, rather than having like, again, like a sense of codependent type of situation where there's kind of like that, runner chaser dynamic, all that fun stuff that comes up when we're in those types of situations. So hopefully that made sense. But hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you guys can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.